thing's falling off the wall. They had this right here supporting it. It smells awful in here, dude, and here's why. It's coming off from right here. I mean, it smells really bad in here. And they had all their stuff, like right here. And the P-trap could be like that. But they had it on the side. It smells horrible in here, dude. Sewer gas city. Believe it or not, that P-trap. Oh, the P-trap had water in it a little bit, but the smell in here is just horrendous. So I'm thinking, I bet you there's the vent or something is cracked from this, from all the weight being on this. But the angle stops aren't working, so I'm gonna have to turn off the water, replace those. You can smell the sewer gas out here. It's really bad. I gotta knock on everybody's door and let them know I gotta turn the water off. Wow, that is really bad, man. Come here, friendly kitty. I was just knocking on their doors, and this cute little kitty came up. You're friendly. You're a little friendly dude. All right, kitty, I gotta go. Those are not good. So this is the safety cut. This is the safety cut. I don't use the ferrule blaster anymore because the ferrule gets stuck on the little puller thing and it takes me twice as long. So just put that sucker on like that. It's really a much better let's see where are my nip backs? I don't want to score that. So you just tighten it, and it doesn't have to be up and down. You can put it on the side, upside down. There you go. That's it.
and the ferrule comes right off. It just makes a little cut in the ferrule. Ferrule blaster is good in theory, but it's not quite there yet. And the ferrules did not dent the copper. Because sometimes guys will tighten them too tight and it'll dent the copper and you can't really reuse that. I do not like quarter turns because once these go bad, you can't repair them. So and I don't care what the manufacturer says, you put pipe dope on the ferrule. I've installed so many of these.
I'm telling you right now, I have installed so many of these. When you don't put pipe dope on there, they leak.
So you just I put quite a bit on there too. People will argue this and say you only put it on the threads. No. The seal is made with the ferrule. That's how the seal is made. And you need pipe dope on the ferrule. Simple as that. Simple as that. There you go. There you go.
Okay, I got the little plate off. But I don't know, man. I just don't know if I should start opening up the wall to maybe find a cracked vent pipe. I don't know. I just don't know, dude.
Well, I mean, this is pretty crooked. But I don't see any cracks or
had to move the bracket up on one side. I guess I could. I'm trying to keep it. I guess it's pretty centered, but yeah. I guess I can move it that way just a touch. But that looks pretty good. Little price fister action. It came with a click drain, but I got this one. I got this at Hirsch. Sam, you said that didn't come with a click drain. No, I'm just messing. He did say that, but Sam's the homie. This is really nice. As a matter of fact, so this was $23, and I've been looking for a really nice click drain like this on supplyhouse.com, and I cannot find it. And this one's nice. $23. I don't know what the deal is with the Supply House, but their click drain selection is non-existent. They have vessel sink drains that are technically click drains like this, but they're like $90. So, you know, the Kohler click drains that I get are $15. So, you know, an extra few bucks for a chrome one. But anyway, all right, let's keep going here. All right, so these come with these clip drains. Come with this little rubber seal, so you don't have to use putty. You're gonna want to throw that in the trash because it doesn't work. I tried it once and it doesn't work. So I like to use putty. You could use silicone. But I've never had issues with putty. And yeah, it'll dry out after 20 years, you know. I always see that argument online. They're like, putty dries out. Yeah, after like 20 years. And silicone will fail after 20 years, you know. It's nothing lasts forever, guy. But I like to make the putty on these sink strainers or pop-ups. Not a strainer, that's not the correct terminology. I like to make it thin because you don't want to put too much putty that it blocks the overflow right there. So you kind of want to make these pretty thin. You really don't need a whole lot, you know. Just enough to keep from getting squirrely. Whatever that means. Alright. So now, just put that guy in there like that. And then, the way this works. This is the nut to tighten it. That goes on the nut. And that goes like that. So, just put it up. And you can put more putty there if you want. To see guys do that, but this rubber gasket, the purpose of that is so you don't have to do that. But some guys just want extra security, or insurance, I should say. But I don't know, it's not necessary. These things really don't leak if you get them tight enough. So you just want to keep tightening it until it gets kind of hard to tighten. See, that's making a really good seal. I could get it tighter, but I'm not going to because it's making a really good seal. And you take out that, and then just remove the excess putty. I just do it with my finger. Beautiful. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is not good. Might be a little too close. I might have to, I didn't really show this. I don't know what the heck's going on with this. I might need to cut this and clean ream it. And then just to push that back a little bit, because this is perfectly in line with the drain. And I don't think it's too darn close. What the heck are they doing? What is that? It's almost like they glued an 1.25 inches. Oh, maybe that's the tubular that's still in there or something? I don't know.
Doesn't make a mess, but it works, man.
So I think in this particular instance, I'm gonna go with ABS. Just do an ABS P-trap. It just makes more sense in this instance because with the tubular, I can do one of two things. I can glue a piece of ABS on there, and then the trap adapter, which this is the trap adapter. So this glues on to 1.5 inch pipe. So I'd have to put a little sliver there and put that on. Or I can get an ABS adapter that goes into this, but then there's not a whole lot of space here for the tubular trap arm to go in there. We don't want it to go too far because this is a back-to-back sink. So if this goes in there too far, and of course I can cut this, but it would have to be, it would be very short in the actual drain. So I think in this instance, it just makes more sense to just glue in ABS. So that's what we're gonna do. Right there. We'll put a little bit of glue there. Solvent, excuse me. Oh, what am I freaking doing, bro? Well, I grabbed 1.5 inches and I was trying to put it into 2 inch. So we'll use that as the trap adapter. What I got to put in here is a 2 by 1.5 inches to make this work. That's making me a little nervous, bro. They put that overflow. They need to put that overflow a little bit lower, if you ask me, because that's right on the edge. Drips on the ground. Drain's good too. All right. Okay, now screws here and on that side, and then we'll Lexel the top, and then Carlos is gonna he's gonna patch this after he's done next door. All right, that's it. Lexeled it. All right.